Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.
The story of the United States has been written for centuries. Penned by millions of authors, written in every language, from every perspective. With every chapter as unique as our people and our land. Our story is one made up of many. Find yours in the USA.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
A truck is a tool, but a ram is life. Yeah, it's the wipe the sweat off your brow sort of life. But it's also the let's load up the ATV's life. The my kids play way too many sports life. The let's find a secret spot to fish life. That looks nice. Innovations, comforts, and powertrains built to power all the lives you live. Ram.
Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Welcome to the new era of brand promotion. Are you trying to find a way to make a splash? We understand that advertising isn't what it used to be. Things have changed. Advertising is both more dynamic and more engaging. Schrei Media keeps your brand not just seen, but remembered. In a world where staying relevant is key, we are your partners in staying top of mind.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire Tablet with just a few clicks.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
I got involved in officiating volleyball 8 years after I played Division I in college.
Saying yes to volleyball officiating will give you the privilege to be a part of one of the most exciting sports around.
I'm a speaker,
Builder.
I coach,
Culinary arts. Auditor.
A firefighter.
For anyone contemplating becoming a volleyball official, just go for it.
Take the plunge. Open the door.
Say yes to officiating. Learn more about how to get involved at sayyes2officiating.com.
The rhythmic sound of more than 500 cascading waterfalls. The endless echo of more than 10,000 caves. The serene silence of 1,000 miles of wilderness trails. The next time someone tells you to get lost, consider it an opportunity. Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
Hello and welcome to the campus of Reinhardt University, about to get underway. Really good one in store today. Game 2 of 3 between the Johnson Royals and Reinhardt University Eagles. We've got a little housekeeping to do before we get underway, so thanks for being with us. Gabriel Schrei here. We'll have all the action on the Southeast Sports Network in our big simulcast. Thrilled to have you along with us for the ride for this one. Going to be a really good one. These two programs went at it yesterday, and it was a very, very exciting matchup between these two, obviously. Let's take a look at how yesterday's game ended, because the thrilling fashion of that probably could play a factor in today. Here's a look at that.
When you want to try to at least make them work for it, and potentially you can strike them out here.
The 2-2, Kroll, a moonshot left side, it's gone! Reinhardt wins the game on a walk-off home run! Nash Kroll goes yard for the Eagles' victory at home!
And Nash Kroll, who else but Nash Kroll, right? He went viral this week. America, I hope they're still tuned in. Nash Kroll is that dude.
Doesn't get more exciting than that. A walk-off grand slam for the Eagles of Reinhardt University. Thanks for being with us. Southeast Sports Network, college baseball, our simulcast available in a ton of places. Here's the promo for today's game and a reminder of all the different places you can catch the broadcast. Welcome back to the field. Lots of things going on campus. Really exciting day. It's Family Day on the campus of Reinhardt University. We'll get underway in just a couple of moments. Until then, we'll take a break and be back with college baseball in just a moment.
We are Champions of Character.
You're ready to reconnect, to discover, to explore a Georgia that always has more stories to share and views to admire. Set for your next adventure while you set your own pace to wonder or wander, or whatever it is that makes you feel you. To feel that Georgia feeling, those beautiful, real, honest moments. The only found in Georgia moments. Find yours at exploregeorgia.org.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold. Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay. Adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
At Shry Media, we believe in the power of connection, promoting your brand while supporting your community. Our goal is to elevate your presence and amplify your message through local sports. With Shry Media, advertising goes beyond traditional boundaries. Get on television, make an impact. Take the first step towards a future where your brand is not just seen, but celebrated.
Welcome to the campus of Reinhardt University, about to get underway. Really good action today. Johnson University Royals have made the trip down from Knoxville, Tennessee to take on the Eagles on Ken White Field in Waleska, Georgia. Yesterday ended in a grand slam walk-off home run for the win as Nash Kroll, who is back from injury after being hit in the face with a 100-mile-an-hour pitch, went yard. Can't get more exciting than that. Thrilled to have you along for the ride for this one. This is going to be really good action today between these two programs. I'm Gabriel Shry. Welcome inside of the booth. Lots of housekeeping to do. We've started with a look back at that home run. You might have missed that in the broadcast. We'll play it back again later, I promise. You can also find it on the Southeast Sports Network YouTube channel and Twitter account if you want to take a look at it. Really exciting stuff. Tons of ways to watch. Visit SESNsports.com/how to watch if you're looking for information on how to tune in. We're going to have it all today and take a break while these two observe the American National Anthem. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with college baseball on SESN.
Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
Alex Galvez leading off pitching today for Reinhardt University's Eagles. Excited to see how he performs. Going to be tough to follow up the closing action of Allen yesterday against Johnson. He looked fantastic, and that game came down to the wire. Reinhardt winning their 24th of the season on a walk-off grand slam by Nash Kroll. It was their 52nd home run this year. As a team, batting .330, really impressive stuff. Johnson, one of the better in the Appalachian Athletic Conference. They've had a good year as well, 17 wins. Really good on base percentage. They've stolen an impressive 46 bases throughout the course of this season, so they'd love to continue that streak today. And we'll have all the action between them here on the Southeast Sports Network. This is game 2 of 3. 1 o'clock first pitch, 4 p.m. pitch for game 3. We'll have that as well, all on SCSN as we get started with the Royals first at the plate today. Chopped right side. This is rattling towards the outfield, and he's cut down over at first. Seth Presley, the first away.
Now that is the right fielder, number 22, Travis Havenstein.
Lasered inside. Ball 1 for Havenstein. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. 1 away from Waleska, Georgia. Strike 2. Down in the count early. Travis Havenstein. Alex Galvez from atop the mound gets strike 3 and cashes him out. So 2 away in Waleska in the top of the first. A hot start.
Number 18, Petey Kiefer.
Petey Kiefer next up to bat for Johnson with 2 away in the top of the first. What a beautiful day for baseball.
Absolutely, the sun is out. You can tell it's starting to feel a little bit more like spring. Still not quite spring-like just because of the cold breeze that we're feeling, but it's definitely a nice day outside.
2 away, counts 2-0. Strike 1, a big-time swing by Kiefer.
So I'm very interested to see in the early stages of this game how Johnson is going to respond after coming so close to knocking off Reinhardt yesterday.
Kiefer gets a hold of this left side, sailing towards the chalk, and he's down. That'll retire the side and the top of the first as we go to the bottom here in Waleska, Georgia. Don't go anywhere. College baseball will be back in just a moment on the Southeast Sports Network. Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia. We're about to get started with the bottom of the first. A quick turn of the tables between these two. Thanks for being with us. Here's a look inside the booth. I've got trouble here with me. Jackson, Robinson. You guys are late. I showed the inside of the booth that I was alone before you guys got here, so I can't cover for you.
We apologize.
Were we picking them up?
Yeah,
had a situation.
Well, don't say that. That sounds ominous.
Can't be any worse than what you said yesterday.
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
tough to do.
I had a situation.
Good start for Reinhardt on the defensive side in this matchup with Johnson. 2 of 3. Last night was definitely one for the books. That was an unreal walk-off grand slam by Kroll, who was back from injury. You can't write it better than that.
Absolutely. I said it when it happened. It's like, who else but Nash Kroll to hit that walk-off, right? It just seemed like his moment of getting hurt was one of the more defining moments of that series, for better or worse, and all of America watching. Got a lot of well wishes from a lot of different people, but lost in all of that probably is the fact that Nash Kroll is one of the best players in the country. So good on him for having a really nice showing in yesterday's matchup.
Bernie is leading off, senior infielder for Reinhardt in this game. 43 hits this season, 22 RBIs, his batting average .328. Stands by for ball 1. Strike 1. Quick look behind us. This is at the other Ken White Field. Softball underway. And it's family day on the campus of Reinhardt University. Bottom of the first count is 2-1 for Bernie, the first batter in this game for Reinhardt.
But the point that I was making before, just curious to see how Johnson comes out in this game, coming so close to winning that matchup against Reinhardt. So how do you take that? Do you take that with some belief that you can knock this team off, or is that something that sticks with you like, man, we really let them get away with one?
The 3-1 pitch. Bernie chops at it. It pumps up right side towards the bag. He's across, but that'll send him back to the dugout with one away in Waleska.
Bernie had definitely a different approach today at the plate. Yesterday, he seemed to be a lot more aggressive. Today, he was able to. He watched a few pitches there and was able to get a good count.
Allen the Jr. is next at the plate.
But do you think some of that is showing a little bit more respect to this Johnson pitching staff, or like what? Like, why do you think that is the case, just by gauging off of that first at bat?
Just off of Bernie, he didn't. He had a rough start to yesterday's game. He started out 1-3, 1-4, on the day. A couple ground outs. I just think maybe he's trying to take a different approach, see if he can see more pitches, see if he can have better at bats.
One away count is 0-1 for Mercerio Allen, the junior infielder. 61st at bat this season for him. His batting average is .333. I wouldn't say he was quiet yesterday, but it feels like he hasn't been as loud since he won Player of the Week.
I mean, he set the bar so high.
Right? That's a high bar.
Shooting, just hitting over 500 for a series and multiple home runs in a game. It's really hard to live up to that, but Allen's proven that he's a very consistent member of Coach Burton's lineup.
One away, here's the 1-2. Big swing, and that'll strike him out as he goes back to the dugout, 2 away.
Now batting for the fielder, number 8, Dylan Lewis.
Dylan Lewis hit a bomb yesterday, a home run ball for Reinhardt University. Batting average is almost .450 this season. It's just shy of .440. He's been electric.
His play went a long way towards keeping Reinhardt in the game yesterday when they couldn't get anything going offensively. And Dylan Lewis, a few nice extra base hits, including a big-time home run, really keeping that offense afloat and giving them a chance going into the ninth.
1-0 pitch is a bit low, catches the strike. count is 1-1. Chopped right side, that's Sale's foul. With 2 away. Here's the 1-2. Lewis gets a hold of that in the center, and that'll retire the side from Waleska. We go to the top of the second, and we'll be back with college baseball in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
Welcome back. About to get started with the top of the second from Waleska, Georgia. College baseball on the Southeast Sports Network. Gabriel Schrei, T-Jax, Lorenzo Robinson. We've got a full broadcast booth. You get away with that nickname. There's not a lot of people that get away with nicknames anymore.
I know. I had one of my best friends my first year of college. He kind of came up with it as soon as we got to college, and it just stuck.
I like it. It's well earned.
I think it fits, too.
It does fit.
I mean,
lasered in there. Alex Galvez on top of the mound for Reinhardt. Really good start in the top of the first for him. Big swing, that's strike one. Braden Taylor at the plate for Johnson University.
Galvez has been a very consistent part of this Eagle rotation. Right now sporting a 2.15 ERA. On most teams, that would be far and away the lowest. Of course, Andrew Herbert sporting a 1.35 ERA, a nice 1-2 punch for the Eagles in their starting rotation.
Right side, sailing towards the wall, one down. One away in the top of the second.
And right fielder, number 3, Bryson Schoen.
Bryson Schoen, the sophomore. 123 at-bats this season for Johnson's Royals, has averaged .252. We saw him go yard yesterday. He looked really good. One 0 pitch. Schoen gets a hold of this, trailing left side. That's well in play, and 2 away now for the Royals of Johnson University.
And at the shortstop, number 30, Nolan Cusick.
Do you think that the grand slam yesterday, the end of a hard-fought, what looked like a certain victory for the Royals, is deflating them a little bit in Game 2 of this series?
You don't really want to say deflated because there's so much baseball left to play. There's 2 whole games, and at this point, about 17 innings left of baseball left. But, you know, it's kind of just a matter of how their perspective is. I mean, are they thinking, man, we let them get away with one, or does that motivate them? Do they believe now that they can hang with this team and win? And then conversely, on the Reinhardt side, it has to give you a little bit of energy to maybe get away with one that you probably shouldn't have won. So it'll be interesting, an interesting dynamic to see.
2 away, the 2-0 pitch, chopped left side, sailing down along the chalk. Looks like this escapes play, and Reinhardt's waiting defender, so he'll head back to the plate. That's a little bit of good luck for him. Suffer strike 2. Two away, count is 2-2. It's low and off of the batter. This one rattling over to third as he's on the bag at first.
That's some bad luck right there, just careening off of the foot of Galvez.
It looks like he's trying to walk it off, like it didn't hit him in the calf.
Yeah, that looked like it hurt for sure.
Number 4.
I definitely admire that approach. Definitely admire that approach.
Don't let the other team know you're hurt.
You can't let them see blood.
First runner in the game on first now.
Man on board over at first. This is high for a ball. There's 2 away in Molesca. QC replaced to the plate by Sanchez. Sanchez, a junior catcher. This is his 88th at bat this season. His average 253. Another high one for ball 2. Top of the second, 2 away, 1 on board. All three of us looked. We thought we had somebody coming in there. That's a strike. He thought he was going to move down to first. 2 away, 1 on board. Count is 3-1 for Sanchez.
Trying to play some games with Galvez, the mind games, showing bunt, pulling it back.
Big swing. This one comes off the bat and fills the count. 2 away. Count is full, 1 on board. Sanchez at the plate for Johnson. The payoff pitch. That sends him down on board over at first.
It seemed that both teams had differing opinions on that pitch. It seemed like Reinhardt was all but certain that was a strikeout.
And you say both teams, the batter, he started walking like he was walking to the dugout. He turned around and looked at the umpire like okay, I'll take my base. I'll take my base.
Two away, 2 on board for the Royals of Johnson, and now the bases are loaded as Brayton Ott is hit with a pitch by accident.
So an early jam here from Galvez. We'll see how he responds. Bases are loaded. Coach Burton's going to come out to talk to him. Johnson, chance to strike first.
I fear that hit off the leg kind of has him a little flustered here.
And that's a tough thing to bounce back from anytime you suffer a stinger like that, an injury. You know, especially as a pitcher, that's got to rattle you right in the line of fire. What's the play here if you're Reinhardt?
Early in this game like this, I think you still got to trust Galvez. I think that's what he's kind of giving that pep talk, trying to boost his confidence a little bit, trying to help him dial in, calm down, his teammates are around him. That's exactly what he'll do. Just a pep talk, just kind of get him to relax a little bit.
Center fielder is next up. Plays Blanchard. We saw limited Blanchard yesterday. The bases are loaded. 2 away. It's low for a ball. Zipped in as well for strike one. Count is 1-1, 2 away. 1-1 pitch is low. And that brings a run home for the Royals of Johnson University. It makes it 1-0.
So we spoke a little bit about them trying to respond from the way that yesterday ended. Galvez, unfortunately, giving them a run early.
Quick look at the umpire here. Call for the trainer from the sideline. Maybe seems like he got hit in the face mask with the ball.
Yeah, hopefully he's all right. Never want to see anyone getting injured, obviously.
We're going to have all 3 umpires come over and check on him. See the trainer kind of putting her hand in the face, like maybe he got a little shock, a little dizzy off the hit.
Hopefully he's all right.
They're going to pull both head coaches out to the field now.
Something not quite right. We're going to take a break while they check on him. Hopefully he's all right. And we'll be back with more college baseball in just a moment on SCSN. While we check in, here's a look at the grand slam from yesterday for Reinhardt.
When you want to try to at least make them work for it, and potentially you can strike them out here.
The 2-2, Kroll, a moonshot left side, it's gone! Reinhardt wins the game on a walk-off home run! Nash Kroll goes yard for the Eagles' victory at home!
And Nash Kroll, who else but Nash Kroll, right? He went viral this week. America, I hope they're still tuned in. Nash Kroll is that dude.
That was a look back at that absolutely thrilling moment from yesterday. We're still checking in on our guy out on the turf, so while they do that, we'll take another break and be back with more college baseball in just a moment on the Southeast Sports Network. Don't go anywhere.
You're ready to reconnect, to discover, to explore a Georgia that always has more stories to share and views to admire. Set for your next adventure while you set your own pace to wonder or wander, or whatever it is that makes you feel you. To feel that Georgia feeling, those beautiful, real, honest moments. The only found in Georgia moments. Find yours at exploregeorgia.org.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay. Adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
At Schrei Media, we believe in the power of connection, promoting your brand while supporting your community. Our goal is to elevate your presence and amplify your message through local sports. With Schrei Media, advertising goes beyond traditional boundaries. Get on television, make an impact. Take the first step towards a future where your brand is not just seen, but celebrated.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire Tablet with just a few clicks.
Welcome back to Ken White Field and Waleska, Georgia. Hustling to get back underway. Count is 1-1, 2 away in the second. Gabriel Schrei here, Lorenzo Robinson. We lost Taylor Jackson. He was too confident that it was going to be a little while longer, so we've got a man down. Welcome back, though. Excited to have you with us.
Back after a minor delay.
Yeah, not bad.
Bit of an umpire switch up situation behind the plate.
This one right through the center, stopped on the edge of the infield, and that retires the side. In Velasquez will have another break and be back in 30 on SCSN.
You're ready to reconnect, to discover, to explore a Georgia that always has more stories to share and views to admire. Set for your next adventure while you set your own pace to wonder or wander, or whatever it is that makes you feel you. To feel that Georgia feeling, those beautiful, real, honest moments. The only found in Georgia moments. Find yours at exploregeorgia.org.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime? Okay.
Adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org.
One 0 Johnson Royals as we enter the bottom of the second between Johnson and Reinhardt. Gabriel Schrei, Taylor Jackson, Lorenzo Robinson. College baseball on the Southeast Sports Network. Thanks for being with us. Zipped right in for strike one. This is Tucker Zdunek at the plate. Garrett Borst pitching.
And you spoke yesterday about Johnson's pitching staff being the strength of their team. Borst, a big reason why. A really nice season from him so far. Currently sporting a 2.20 ERA. Along with a 3-1 record, he has been very nice on the mound for the Royals this year.
Strike three, that retires one for the Eagles of Reinhardt.
Now batting the first baseman for the Eagles, number 30, Nash Kroll.
Nash Kroll, the hero of yesterday's game for the Eagles. At the plate for the first time today. Excited to see how he performs in game 2 of 3. Chompness pops off right side and sails into the evergreens for strike one.
He's had a little different approach than his teammates. He took first pitch, tagged it, first pitch strike. Usually probably one of your best pitches that are going to come out, and he's going to mash this to center field.
This one sailing aerial, center fielder under it, and 2 away. Johnson thrilled about this start to the second.
But you're right, Kroll taking a much different approach than what we've seen from Reinhardt's batters so far today. But to Borst's credit, really making them work for everything. And right now, he's working his way through this extremely talented Reinhardt order. He's picked up right where Nathan Hoffman left off from yesterday.
This is Luis Mendoza with 2 away. Mendoza holds off strike one.
Mendoza starting to earn a reputation as the Mr. Clutch for this team. Came up with a few big hits in that Southeastern series, and then yesterday really sparking their rally in the 9th with a big-time solo home run.
Count is 1-1 with 2 away. Mendoza over 80 appearances at the plate this season. His average is .350 on the nose. This one's low and Skeeter's off into the backstop. Mendoza sends this straight up, coming back towards the backstop and over the bleachers into the evergreens. Two away. Count is 2-2. Garrett Borst looking to go to the third inning undamaged with a 1-0 lead over the Eagles of Reinhardt University for Johnson. Mendoza left side. This one sailing and looks like that will retire the side from Waleska, Georgia. College baseball will be back in just a moment on SCSN.
At Schrei Media, we believe in the power of connection, promoting your brand while supporting your community. Our goal is to elevate your presence and amplify your message through local sports. With Schrei Media, advertising goes beyond traditional boundaries. Get on television. Make an impact. Take the first step towards a future where your brand is not just seen, but celebrated.
Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia. College baseball on the Southeast Sports Network. This one chopped right side, a race down to first, and Kroll makes the play. One away. That's quite the start.
It's a good start. It seemed like the ball kind of, ate Allen up at second base, but he was able to gather it up, make a good throw. It was a big stretch by Nash Kroll over at first base.
It seems like we're having what's shaping up to be a pitcher's duel so far in this one with the way that Galvez and Borst are performing. Of course, in these games, every mistake made on the mound is magnified, so that rough stretch that Galvez had in the previous inning, which allowed Johnson to score the first run, may come back to haunt the Eagles depending on how the rest of this game goes.
Pumped up, trailing left side towards the chalk and the wall. Reinhardt has two away.
Now batting the third baseman, number 15, Braden Taylor.
Kiefer couldn't do anything. He's replaced by Braden Taylor at the plate. Taylor 0 for 1 in this game. He's had a good season, batting .290. Fouls off right side, back into the tree line. Count is 2-1 with two away. Right side, this one down in the outfield, and he's on board over at first. really well struck to get on board. 2 away, and so this inning is still alive for the Royals.
Felt like Johnson did a lot of that yesterday, just doing enough to be a thorn in Reinhardt's side. Right now, Reinhardt down by a run, 2 outs quickly on the board, looking to retire the side and get back into the batter's box, and Johnson saying not so fast.
Bit high and wide, that's a ball with 2 away and 1 on board. Big swing, that's strike 1. Count is 1-1 with 2 away. Big swing again, that's strike 2. Count 1-2, 2 away, 1 on board. Bryson Schoen batting now for Johnson's Royals. Joan takes the chop at that, and that retires the side with 3 away. We'll be back with the other half of the inning on SCSN.
I got involved in officiating volleyball 8 years after I played Division I in college.
Saying yes to volleyball officiating will give you the privilege to be a part of one of the most exciting sports around.
I'm a speaker,
A builder.
I coach,
Culinary arts. Auditor.
A firefighter.
For anyone contemplating becoming a volleyball official, just go for it.
Take the plunge. Open the door.
Say yes to officiating. Learn more about how to get involved at Say Yes.
Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia, where it's 1-0 Johnson Royals lead over the Eagles of Reinhardt University. We're about to enter the bottom of the third. Reinhardt quickly retired that side. Before we get into this, a quick look right behind us, the other Ken White field, where it's 1-1. Truett McConnell battling it out with the Eagles of Reinhardt. College softball, all the action back there. Looking good. We're about to get back underway here. Gabriel Schrei, Taylor Jackson, Lorenzo Robinson, a full booth on this sunshiny afternoon. If it was about 10 degrees warmer, I'd say it's a beautiful day.
Man, yesterday was a little chilly sitting over here in the booth with the windows open and everything. I was wearing a t-shirt. Now today I'm more prepared. Got my little sweatshirt on.
Yeah, I'm wearing a polo under the hoodie. That's a bold choice. Dress pants and a hoodie. Chopped right side. This goes foul.
So this game starting very similar for the Eagles to yesterday, not really able to pick up any momentum. Who's going to be that person to spark things for them? Almost one complete time through the order.
Garrett Borst on the mound for Johnson. This is Matty Maurer at the plate. It's a strike. Count is 1-2. Bottom of the third from Waleska, Georgia. 1-0 Johnson Royals lead. Chopped off, trailing left side. This goes foul and out of play. Borst, the 1-2. Maurer fouls off, stays alive. I can hear Family Day happening off behind us. I can hear the music playing.
I'm kind of jealous.
I know. The 2-2. Maurer chops at it, and it goes foul. He stays alive. I want to go to Family Day.
Man.
You know, once during football season, they brought the public address announcer, Al Bell. They brought him a read, and they were like, "Oh, we're running out of Chick-fil-A sandwiches. Hurry and get one." So I made a joke. I was like, "Oh, I'd love a Chick-fil-A sandwich." And they brought me Chick-fil-A sandwiches. So if you guys ask, you never know. Something might show up.
Somebody was listening to you.
Yeah.
Could really use $1 million.
That was way too funny for a dad joke. Maurer gets this down, short outfield, and he's safe on the bag at first. Really wants to go to second, but he'll stay put in Waleska.
Really good at bat for Maurer right there. A 2-2 count, able to foul a few balls off as well, and just get a nice base hit in the center field. See if he can start a run here. See if they can capitalize on base runners here.
He's on board over at first, followed by Jacob Profit.
And that may be a turning point in this game. Reinhardt getting their first hit in the bottom of the third. Now at first, Jacob Profit, one of the better base runners in the country, a guy who was among the nation's leaders in stolen bases for the last 2 seasons.
Checking in over at first. Counts 1-0. Profit at the plate.
One of the more underrated aspects of him being on base is the attention he can draw away from the batter. Because as a pitcher, you have to pay special attention to a guy like that, as potent as he is at stealing bags.
Yeah, Borst is paying a lot of attention to him early. Stealing bases is a specialty of Johnson's Royals. 46 stolen bases entering this triple-header against Reinhardt.
And even if you can see over there, Profit's his lead is enormous. He's giving them a run for their money. Even the catcher is over here. A fake steal by Profit right here has the catcher eyes over there. As he throws it, he checks in again at first base.
We talked a lot about Richard Castro. He made some noise last year when he first got on campus, hitting a bunch of home runs in a spring game. When he gets hot, when his bat gets working, he's a force.
Adds another dynamic to their lineup as well. I mean, there have been times, of course, we've seen him catch fire over the course of his time at Reinhardt. Even if the consistency hasn't always been there, we've seen what he looks like at his best. Definitely somebody that Reinhardt will need to catch fire if they're going to make a run into the national tournament.
To 1 pitch, fouled off. Strike 2. Count is 2-2 for Castro, none away in the bottom of the third for Reinhardt's Eagles, and Profit on board over at first. I got to give a little plug to my buddy Mike Krasny and Shootin' Bull coming out this next week, first edition of the podcast. Really enjoyed appearing. I was going to bring the shirt with me and show it on camera. He sent me a shirt. And really cool to be on the podcast. This one popped out, drops down in the short outfield. So now 2 on board for Reinhardt with none away. And the batting order starting to look dangerous as we're going to see Rooker at the plate next for the Eagles.
Jamal Rooker had a really good day, a couple weeks ago versus KCU with a couple triples himself.
All of a sudden, Reinhardt starting to build some momentum. You can see their confidence growing at the plate. Richard Castro getting a big hit. He gets involved in the action early.
So you might know, you're a big baseball fan, right?
I would say so.
Are you a big baseball guy? So Jim Liritz and Gary Reasons were the two on the podcast with me, but they're a little they're pre-me, so they're definitely pre-you guys. I don't know if you know either of them. Liritz played for the Yankees, and Reasons played for the Giants and won a Super Bowl.
I'm a Yankees fan. I should know.
They were fun. They were fun to be on with. Two on board for the Eagles. This is Rooker at the plate getting to work. Garrett Borst on top of the mound for Johnson's Royals.
With the speed of Profit out there at second in scoring position, just getting one in play could potentially bring a run home for Reinhardt.
Yeah, what's a single for most guys is an easy double with a guy like Profit. And he was trying to kind of sneak his way down there to third.
But maybe not. Maybe just trying to play some mind games with the pitcher and the catcher. Again, they know how potent he is at taking bags, so you really have to try to keep your eye on him at all times, but you can't forget about what you have to handle in the batter's box as well.
Count is 1-1 for Rooker. 2 on board. Johnson Royals lead 1-0. Rooker chops this left side. Profit is safe over at third. Really nice play.
And he's done that a few times this year. Really well-placed and well-timed bunts. Using his speed, and specifically when other fast guys are on base with him, really puts teams in a bind.
You got Jarrett Burney coming up. So this is they're at the top of your lineup with bases loaded here. A big at-bat at the plate. A big opportunity for Jarrett Burney to see if he can put the ball in play here. Just get Reinhardt on the board.
Yeah, Rooker with the single. Both runners advance. Bases are loaded. No outs in the bottom of the third. Johnson leading 1-0. Jarrett Burney well into the 300s batting average at the plate for Reinhardt, who suffers strike one.
Second time through the order. Nothing can surprise them now from Borst. We'll see if they'll be able to take advantage. Ideally want to try to hit something into the gap, maybe bring a runner, potentially even more.
Quick couple of strikes. Borst has to be happy with that. Burney now down in the count, 0-2.
Burney's also very comfortable at making plays down on the count. One of the best hitters with 2 strikes on the board in the country.
Bases are loaded. The 1-2 pitch. Chopped foul. The sails back into the evergreens behind us. Well, it started out as a really beautiful day for this game, and I feel like it's kind of getting a little ominous out here.
I'm feeling the wind come through this through these windows, and I'm getting a little chilly.
The 1-2. Chopped into the outfield, sailing, and this one is down. Both runners are going to advance in an easy score for Profit, who makes it 1-1 in Waleska.
Big RBI for Bernie there. Not only that, he moves a runner from second to third, so now Richard Castro is now in scoring position as well.
Just wanted to get something in play there to be able to tie this game up. All of a sudden, Reinhardt showing some life.
This is Allen following Bernie to the plate. Runners on the corners to the Eagles of Reinhardt. We've got a runner advancing down to second, so 2 in scoring position as Ruckert is automatic, and you can hear the fans chiding the players out on the field.
A few weeks ago, you asked what makes playing at Ken White Field such a tough thing for opponents, and a very engaged crowd here in Waleska.
Big swing by Allen. Strike one. Count is 1-1, one away, 2 in scoring position for the Eagles of Reinhardt University. Zipped in, and that's strike 2. Hesitated before making the call. With 1 away and 2 in scoring position, here's the 1-2 pitch. Allen shots that floating into the outfield. It's down. He's safe on board. 1 runner comes home, and the Eagles take the lead 3-1 over the Royals of Johnson as 2 score in Waleska, Georgia.
Allen, again, popping with his bat, really has become a real consistent member of this Eagle lineup. Yet again, making a huge play. Big time 2 RBI single there.
Now we always talk about the ability that Reinhardt has to score in bunches, and I think you're seeing that right here. 1 out, you got a big at bat with Dylan Lewis coming up at the plate with 1 runner on.
Checking in over at first, just 1 away. 2-run ball game. Eagles out in front on Ken White Field.
And it can be disheartening for opposing teams, very deflating when it seems like everything is going your way, and in the blink of an eye, Reinhardt just picks up momentum.
Keeping Allen on the bag.
You really want to see how Boris handles this situation here. The toll that big swing from Lewis, that's foul off to the left.
Lewis gets a hold of that, drives it off to the left, but nothing doing.
Now, if you're bored, what do you think if you're Boris right here after just a shot like that, knowing that you got Dylan Lewis at the plate?
You have to try to refocus. You can't get it back. It's already happened. You really just need to try to lock in and don't turn a mountain into a molehill. You need to try to stop the bleeding as much as you can.
Lewis averaged this season .442, and he has a Santa-sized sack of hits, over 50. He's got 1 for all the little boys and girls, just dropping them off at every house. He's got to be one of the best hitters in the country.
Absolutely, and it's not surprising if you saw the way that he performed last season and really just continuing from that, continuing his upward trajectory.
It was ball 1. Counts 1-2, 1 away. One on board for Reinhardt over at first. They lead by 2 runs, 3-1. 1-2 pitch. Allen looking for second, and he's safe out there. Really nice job by him advancing. Shows the perfect time. Count is 2-2 with one away with Lewis at the plate.
You can tell that Johnson's been paying special attention to the potency of Reinhardt when it comes to stealing bases. Yesterday, holding a few guys on the bag. Today, Reinhardt a little bit more aggressive and taking their chances when they see fit.
Allen staying on second. Lewis at the plate for the Eagles. One away, full count. Just one on board. Here's the delivery on the payoff pitch, and gonna walk him back to the dugout. 2 away.
Dylan Lewis not on the same page as that pitch with the umpire. It seems kind of inconsistent at the plate.
Zipped in for the ball. 2 away. Allen out on second. Lewis just outside of the top 20 for best batting averages in America. A couple of familiar faces in that top 20, though. Brian Zlofton, number 17 in the nation, batting. Country is led by Fury at Jessup. 116 appearances this season. His average is .517.
It's ridiculous.
I want to know about that conference. I want to know. Remember what I said yesterday? Strength of schedule. We had a little conversation about that. I want to know about that strength of schedule. Who is he batting against? Children? Bro's hitting everything.
It's gotta be a little league team there.
I mean, that's crazy, 517.
If he's batting that, you might as well just intentionally walk him.
I think I'd be batting about 100 in this league. I mean, I don't think I could hit anything. Counts 3-0, 2 away. Dropped in for strike one. Oropeza, McKenna, Duarte, and Teal round out the top 5. Oropeza is at Talladega in Alabama. His average is .509. 3 batters with an average of .500 playing across the country. Louisiana Christian's McKenna. Nearly 100 appearances this season. He's batting .500.
Johnson, head coach here, man. Take a visit to the mound and see if he can either make a pitching change or see if he can calm down Morris on the mound.
Two away. In this situation, I mean, does it make sense to pull someone right now with runners on the corners?
I think this early in the game with 2 outs, I think you trust him. You gotta see if he can get out of a tough situation. See if you can stop the bleeding here and just get into just keep them at a 2-run lead.
And of course, it wouldn't really be ideal for you to try to pull him now. You want him to be able to finish this inning out, but depending on how this at-bat goes with Nash Kroll, it may force his hand.
That's one thing you don't want to let it get out of control. And I think you give him one at-bat, a big at-bat, a big batter at the plate with Nash Kroll.
Kroll pumps this up. Sails foul. 2 away, runners on the corners. Kroll was the hero last night when he hit a grand slam to walk off for the win for the Eagles. He's getting a lot of attention right now. It's gone viral twice in 1 week.
And just continuing to ride that wave. Again, lost in kind of the situation that happened last week. all the well wishes and everything, so people were just waiting to see an update on what his status would be. I don't think a lot of the country knew that Nash Kroll was as good as he is, but he has been one of the most consistent batters in the country for the better part of 2 years. It's good to see him getting this kind of shine right now.
That one's low in the turf. 2 away, runners on the corners, count is 2-1. Little check-in out at second. The 2-1 pitch. Kroll chops this left side, goes foul. Kroll, big swing. That retires the side in Molesca, Georgia. We'll take a break and be back. 2-run game. Eagles lead on SCSN. Don't go anywhere.
Is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire Tablet with just a few clicks.
Turn it up. We going big. Throw it down. We gonna really live. Let's go all out. Let's go all out. You know it's gonna get loud. 'Cause we getting down.
Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
Welcome back to Molesca, Georgia. College baseball on the Southeast Sports Network. We've reached the top of the fourth between the Eagles of Reinhardt and the Royals of Johnson, where it's a 2-run game. Eagles out in front here on SCSN. Thanks for being with us. Gabriel Schrei, Lorenzo Robinson, Taylor Jackson, all in the booth. Thrilled to have you along for the ride. This has been a really good one so far. Chopped, sailing, left side, and it's off the wall. He's going to make his way down to second, where he's safe on the bag. One on board, a hot start to the top of the fourth for the Royals of Johnson.
Johnson continuing to stay attached to the hip of Reinhardt, not really allowing them to get too far out in front. Nice leadoff double there as they try to eat away at this 2-run advantage that Reinhardt built in the third.
If you're Johnson here, that's exactly how you want to respond to a situation like this. You know, you just let Reinhardt put up a 3 spot in the third inning, at the bottom of the third, and you respond with a nice double that's off the back fence.
As a team, they've been pretty uneven this season. They've been up and down, but you have to like the way that they've conducted themselves here at Ken White Field, really hanging tough with a team that's playing as well as anyone in the country.
You know, the monster that Reinhardt has solidified itself as, you know, taking down the number one in the country last week and being able today. You have to see Johnson has a big opportunity here to make a statement for themselves, especially coming down to the wire. You know, late in the season. You know, you want to be able to push into the tournament. You want to be able to show the committee that you can play.
What a statement they'd be making by knocking off a team like Reinhardt. And then looking at the other side, conversely, speaking about the Eagles, all the pressure is on them, right? Like, you've set the bar by beating Southeastern, so
you put like a major target on your back, a major bullseye that's on your back, and now everybody wants a piece of Reinhardt University.
When you beat the number one team in the country, when you compete against other groups, you have set that standard. So to your fan base, it would be almost unacceptable to lose games like these or lose series like these. And Johnson trying to take advantage of that, trying to really push and force the issue.
Quick strike. 2 on board for the Royals.
Man at the plate for Johnson, Braden Knott had a really nice game yesterday. Did a little bit of everything, was nice at the plate, a few big plays in the field. He was asked to close the game out on the mound, but unraveled a little bit as Johnson lost their 3-run lead in the 9th.
Count is 1-2 with 2 on board. Popped up, sailing towards the center of the outfield, and 1 away.
Battling the center fielder, number 1, Lazy. Not sure.